YouTube. In today's video, we will be taking a look at what is my favorite and a lot of iPad users' favorite iPad. It's the iPad mini. This is the 7th generation with the new A17 Pro chip. But not much actually changed. And I'm gonna be honest, as a huge iPad mini fan, I was hoping for a little bit more from Apple. But let's get into this model. Let's unbox it. Now, I also technically already shot this video. I picked up a different color earlier and I didn't like it. So I went with my original gut. I originally wanted the space gray. So I went back and I got the space gray. So let's unbox the space gray. iPad mini. Now that's the stamp right there that separates the 7th gen iPad from the previous iPad 6th generation, which is my go-to iPad. This iPad right here has been the most used iPad, despite the fact that I have an iPad Air with an M chip inside of it, despite the fact that I have an iPad Pro. This iPad right here is my go-to. And as you guys can see, has a nice battle wound, battle scar. So it's a perfect time for I would call this an upgrade, but it's not, but for a replacement. Let's put it that way. Now, I have a slight smidget bone to pick with this new iPad mini 7. We're gonna talk about it though. Okay, so I just wanna show you this. I just want you to realize that this iPad mini 6th gen is actually my most used iPad, as you guys can see. You know, I wouldn't trust anyone who doesn't use their device but claims to have extensive use and knowledge. That's why I use these devices long term. But let's break it down. What is actually different in this iPad mini 7th gen? The reality is this was nothing more than a smidget refresh, adding the A17 Pro chip to accommodate Apple Intelligence, which is right around the corner, right? Nothing else really much changed. I mean, we got Wi-Fi 6E instead of Wi-Fi 6. I appreciate that because Wi-Fi 6E is actually legit and solid for the speeds. Inside the box, all you get is a braided USB-C cable and a charging brick, which is nice. No more Apple stickers, okay? I already checked the last time. Yeah, no Apple stickers. So the days of Apple stickers are gone. And literally, I think it's like the latest Bluetooth 5.3, which is cool too. Like all of those, you know, refinements are nice. But there are some things that us iPad mini enthusiasts were looking for, like a somewhat of a iPad mini Pro-ish type vibe. I mean, you put the A17 Pro chip in here, but nothing else is really Pro. We still have the 60 Hertz refresh rate screen. Now, I got along just fine with the 60 Hertz screen on here. I know everyone was screaming about the jelly effect and so forth, and I believe Apple may or may not have corrected that with this model, but you know, it's the same resolution. Effectively, I'm pretty sure it's about the same panel, with maybe a slight upgrade to prevent that issue. Maybe, I don't know if it was software or what, but nevertheless, it's practically the same iPad mini with a few upgrades. But here is the issue. I have an Apple Pencil here. This is the Apple Pencil 2. Absolutely love this thing. Why do I love it? Because to charge it, all you do is place it right here magnetically and it charges. I never have to worry about plugging it in wired. Now, unfortunately, when we get into this new iPad mini 7, this doesn't work. Yeah, as you can see, it's not working. Apple has pushed us into the Apple Pencil Pro. Now, yeah. Oh boy, Apple, see, this is how y'all be getting yourselves in trouble, you know what I mean, with the consumers and the generalization or the, you know, the preconceived notions about Apple and stuff like this. You're forcing us to get a Apple Pencil Pro. Now, you're not just forced to get the Apple Pencil Pro. Let me correct that. You can get the Apple Pencil USB-C that charges via USB-C, right? But as a user of the Apple Pencil 2, which was the Apple Pencil of the current, you know, iPads that everyone's used to, I'm used to magnetically charging this pencil. So inevitably, I'm gonna get the Pencil Pro. I'm gonna pay the premium for the Pencil Pro. Oh, Apple, you got me. You got me, you got us. I unboxed this earlier, that's why there's no paper wrap. I'll show you guys the paper wrap unveiling. But as you guys can see, I have it engraved with CJ. Now think about this. The engraving is free. They encourage it a lot. But once you engrave this thing, I don't know if it's returnable. So I would consider that. Now, the Apple Pencil Pro was introduced with the new rendition of the iPad Pro. And the reason that pencil was being said to have happen, meaning you couldn't use your Apple Pencil 2 on the iPad Pro, was because they moved the camera to the lateral, to this position, and the magnets had to shift. Okay, well, the camera on the iPad mini is in the same spot. So this camera did not move, yet we are forced into the Apple Pencil Pro. Now, I'm pretty sure it has something to do with maybe some Apple Intelligent features or whatever that's gonna maybe utilize the Apple Pencil Pro. I'm just trying to get the benefit of the doubt, but the reality is there's nothing pro about this iPad mini to require an Apple Pencil Pro. I know it's not necessary, but let's be real. This is the true Apple Pencil experience right here. So yeah, man, Apple, come on, Tim. You know what I'm saying? I know you be coming for pockets, but come on, bro. Now, of course, as you guys can see, I had the Smart Folio on my iPad Mini 6, which I rocked, and it kept that iPad safe. No, that battle scar is not from it being in a Smart Folio case, unfortunately, which is why we have a battle wound on that one. But I picked up the gray colored Smart Folio case. You know, we're keeping it smooth, sexy. You know, the space gray looks so nice on this thing. I'm so glad I went and swapped colors because the blue was not doing it for me. Wait a minute. Oh. So we put that in there, and this combo right here is one of the best iPad experiences you can experience. iPad mini inside of the Smart Folio with an Apple Pencil that charges magnetically, and unfortunately, that's the Apple Pencil Pro. So yeah, get your pocketbooks ready because Apple is coming for pockets this year with no shame. But essentially and effectively, these are very much close to being the same iPad mini. I mean, the difference are minimal, but does that really matter if you're someone who's buying your first iPad mini? No, you grab this new joint, you get the latest technology, you get the A17 Pro chip with the 3nm chip, and you're able to take advantage of Apple Intelligence, right? Which this one probably won't because it has a far older chip that's not set up for that. So this device is set to grow into the future Apple ecosystem that will incorporate Apple Intelligence. As an iPad mini enthusiast, and I'm pretty sure if you're one, you hope for a bit more. Nevertheless, for what it is and what it actually will be, again, my most used iPad, it's not as much of a disappointment, but I'm still slightly like, come on, man. So Apple, I would highly encourage you to think about an iPad mini Pro model. And also, for the sake of future and technology, maybe folding something like this would be cool. Another thing, I gotta get you on another one. Can we reduce these bezels by now, maybe? Just a thought, possibly. But nevertheless, neither here nor there. I will be setting this up. I will be using it. I will be coming back with a proper review. I just wanted to get my brutally honest first thoughts about this iPad release as an iPad mini enthusiast. Yeah, I love the iPad mini a lot. I don't love that it only got a S tier-ish, not even, just a smidget of a refinement. We've been waiting 3 years for this thing to get a boost. Everyone wanted a 120 Hz ProMotion display. Everyone wanted this to be the go-to iPad over the larger ones. I mean, let's be real, let's be honest to a degree. You know, I mean, it has the A17 Pro chip. You're forcing the Apple Pencil Pro. The one last thing is missing is the ProMotion display.
I rise and I wake and I gotta go get it. I'm making my bed and it's straight to the digits.
You know what, Tim Apple, I just want to say, player, you know, every now and then you give a player a break on his pockets. You know what I'm saying? Because the way my account is set up, you know, I got to transfer from the savings to the checking. I'll be having to, you know, yeah.
No cup of jokers, this is acidic, so I take a shot with the lemon and ginger. Look in the mirror like, yeah, I'm that. Look in the mirror like, I'm fitted. Looking outside like the world is all mine. Look in the mirror like, go get it. I gotta get to the scene, I gotta get to the bag now. I can't be chasing on these. They getting, they feeling and dragged down. That's why they just crash out.